This is a question I've not taken for a while, but I see it every single day. People ask me this question every day. Saurabh, Nikhil, and Swarup Vaidya. Our defense minister said that we will soon acquire the regions of Pakistan occupied Kashmir. Is there any chance of China involving in the support of Pakistan militarily? The second question is, Mr. Rajnath Singh indirectly spoke about taking back POK. Including this in mind, if we see India is building an airbase near the Pakistan border, there's an accidental fire of the BrahMos missile into Pakistani territory, and there are Air Force exercises currently happening near the Pakistan border. Is the Pak-India war about to happen in the next 10 years for POK? And will we really take back POK soon? Why did the army announce that? Are they really going to attack? Shouldn't they be keeping it a secret? Whatever plans you have, you should always keep them a secret. And whatever you talk about should not give away your real plans. So what did Mr. Rajnath Singh, our defense minister, say? He said that POK will come. Have some patience, it will come soon enough. That's what he said. He did not give a timeline. He did not announce that next week we are launching a liberation exercise or liberation maneuver of POK. No such thing has been announced. He said, have patience, POK will return to India soon enough. That's what he said. It is a general statement. If you actually are planning to do that, you never ever announce it, which means there are no plans currently to make a move on POK. Please understand that. It's not going to happen next week, next month, or next year, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe sometimes you do a double bluff. In cricket, if you want to bowl a bouncer, you put a guy on the square leg boundary and make it look like to the batsman like you're going to bowl a yorker, and then you actually bowl a bouncer. So yeah, there could be a bluff, there could be a double bluff, there could be a triple bluff. We don't know. But I don't see India making a move to take back and reunify POK with India in the immediate future. But obviously, it is definitely on the cards in the medium to long term. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Nobody, no power, no force in the world can stop this from happening, from India reunifying POK with India and liberating the rest of the temporary Pakistani provinces from the tyranny of the Pakistani army. It's going to happen. Yeah. So yes, we are building air bases near the Pakistan border. Why? Because we should. We do it because we can and because we should. So we are doing it. It doesn't necessarily mean anything. Yeah, there has been an accidental firing of the BrahMos missile, which inadvertently went into Pakistani airspace and crashed into Pakistani territory, which was an accident. It happens sometimes. A nuclear-capable supersonic cruise missile, and there are Air Force exercises which happen regularly. You go to any border area, you will see fighter planes buzzing around at supersonic speeds, sonic booms, dropping sonic booms everywhere. It doesn't mean that we're going to imminently retake POK. So yeah, this is just a general statement. Obviously, it creates a lot of excitement in various quarters of the Indian population, various parts of the Indian population. When it happens, it will be very exciting and it will be very fast. But it's not happening soon, as far as I can see. Will the Chinese get involved in supporting Pakistan militarily when India reacquires POK? It depends on a whole lot of factors. If we do it now, the Chinese will most likely want to get involved. They will most likely want to get involved. And so these are the calculations. These are the different parameters you need to look at before you make any move. When you launch a military operation, ideally you want to launch the military occupation when you are 100% certain of winning. And when you're certain that your casualties will be less. You don't want to take lots of casualties, and you want to win. Ideally, you want to win without fighting. Ideally, you want to see Pakistan give up POK voluntarily. Ideally, fighting without fighting, like Bruce Lee said. So that's the ideal situation. So as long as the China factor is there, as long as the US factor is there, India will not make a move on POK. India will make its move on POK when the situation is advantageous, when the time is right. And that time is not right now. Right now, the US will not want India to take back POK. Because if we take back POK, we have direct access to Afghanistan. Then we can have direct access to Central Asia through Afghanistan. That would be extremely advantageous for Russia as well. It would be great for Afghanistan as well. That would not be great for the long-term American objectives in the region, right? Uh, it would give Russia access to warm water ports in India, which would totally upend the world order in in a very short amount of time. So, if India tries to take back POK right now, the Americans will try to prevent that through a variety of means. Even the even the Chinese will try to do that, which is why now is not the right time, in my opinion. Obviously, I could be wrong, and tomorrow we could see POK being liberated. In which case, I'll eat my words. But yeah, that's what I think right now. It's a little early for us to take back POK, but it will happen sooner rather than later. It will happen.